Well, shit. I guess it's live. Been a while since I went live on anything, but I feel like now is the time to talk about what I want to talk about, and that's film, self-expression, and self. I wrote some shit down to try to keep me on track. I don't know how that's gonna go. But anyway, film is important. But I'm gonna get to that later. Right now I want to talk about why self-expression is important. But first I gotta talk about why self is important. Yeah. So, the first topic is who you are. Who you are makes all the difference. Like, there is not another you. Everybody is on their own individual path, and everybody is doing what they supposed to do. It's pretty much, you can't compare you or nobody else because you're on your own individual path. You're on your own individual lane, and everything that's supposed to happen to you or for you is going to happen, and everything that's yours is yours and is waiting for you. It's all about just time, patience, circumstances, and it's different for everybody's situation. But when you realize how unique you are, everything that makes you you, that's when you can start focusing on that and tuning in on the possibilities and the opportunities in every pathway that will open up for you because you're traveling on your own individual path. Focusing on you is important because once you start focusing on everybody else, you start throwing in everybody else's journey onto yours. And that affects your path. So now you're delayed. Certain stuff will happen that's not supposed to happen. You feel frustrated. Stuff not going your way because you're not on your own individual path. So that's why self is important. You should be focusing on becoming a better you. The world is the world. Like, you see it every day on the news. You hear it on the radio when you're driving to work, coming home. And you see it on your phone. And you want to change it. You hate the way it is. So you try to change it. any little bit helps, but you realize there's more that need to be done. What if we just focus on you? Focusing on you to a point where you can reach your full potential, where you can become a better you, where you help you so much that you have all the energy in the world to help others. Then you can focus on the world. That will make the world a better place. The best advice you can actually give someone is to focus on themselves, become a better you. Because when we don't fully focus on ourselves, we don't fully focus on anything else. We put in everything else on the back burner. And I say back burner because, you got 4 hot tops and shit. And your important shit is in the front. Your other shit in the back. Like the sides and shit, that's in the back. You get to that later. You're trying to make sure the main course is done first. But if you keep going back, worrying about your sides, that ain't going to take too long to cook. You're going to get frustrated. And your main course never going to be done. And when it's done, it's too late. Because you was focusing on everything else. You don't want to look back and say, what if? What I could have did? What I should have did? You don't want to make excuses for yourself. You want to be all you can be right now. You know you deserve it. You've been putting it off. You've been putting other people first. You've been making excuses. You've been dealing with the dead-end jobs. You think about it every day. At night before you go to sleep. You want to focus on you. And the only thing stopping you is you. When you become a better you, it makes the world a better world. You don't know who you inspire. You don't know who you touching. You don't know who's watching you that's needing your motivation, that's needing your light, that's needing your inspiration. That's why it's important that you keep going. Not only for you, but for the world. For the people that don't have that. That support system. That guidance. That person there to tell them to keep going. And it can only come from you. Because there's not another you. I'm going to move to self-expression. How you express from and as self. I guess I worded that right. It creates the world around you. The choice is yours. What reality do you want to see for yourself? A lot of people don't know, but they have the power to create it any way they want. You can be positive, you can be negative, you can be focused, you can be unfocused. It all depends on you. You can make that difference. Either or, the choice is yours. Once you get past self and know what you want and what you want to do and who you are as a person and the effect that you have on others, you find a way to master expressing it. Once you master expressing it, then you can focus on ways to build on that expression. Other times I'm gonna talk about other ways to express it, but I want to focus on film because I feel film is a diverse and is a more complex, but not in a hard way, more of different levels being added to ways you can express yourself. And film is the way where you can create and build a better you and build a better world by the audience that you reach, the people that interact with you, the different journeys that you'll take when it comes to creating a film, because you're working with other people or you're working with self, but it's still an interaction. Like it's transitioning past you to others in a way where other people can relate and feel your energy, your light, and who you are as a person. And when you get to that point, you'll fall in love with what you're creating because you know it's coming for you. Like it's coming from you. And it always trickles back down to who you are. So I hope y'all feel what I was talking about. And I'm gonna be doing more videos. I'm also doing a different like type of approach towards short films. And if anybody's interested in being involved, because I want to pretty much shine a light on others that's doing what I'm doing or similar to what I'm doing, and it's okay to network, reach out to me. If you like filling this video or want to be in contact with me to work on different projects, this is pretty much just a brief overview of what I've been working on and what I'm trying to get started. So hit me up.